Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV, and we're here for the watch-along for round 16 of the FIA Formula 1 World Championship in 2021, and it is for the Turkish Grand Prix. Right down below, you can see the starting grid, which I'm going to go through that with you in a second. There's been some changes from qualifying, so I'm just going to go through that with you. I'm just going to quickly get this up. Get out of there. Don't want that. Get over there. So, how are we all this morning? This afternoon, actually, is it? It's 12:30. It's 1:45, and it's this afternoon. How are we all this afternoon? I'm doing okay. Still obviously a bit sore, but I'm okay. Like, you know what I mean? Um. Uh. So yeah. So like, here we go. Let's have a look. Right, let me know if you can hear the commentary or anything. Because I'm trying not to play the commentary. Is it raining? Is it raining? It looks a bit wet to me. Surely it's not raining. Or it's drizzling. Surely not. Right? It might be actually. It don't look like dry. So yeah, there's flashing lights on the back of a Ferrari, which shows that it's in wet weather setting. Because they have a setting once you go into a wet, like if you put the intermediate tires on, like the lights come on the back and they start flashing. So I'm going to go through the starting grid. Obviously, Valtteri Bottas will start this Grand Prix at the front. Then it's Max Verstappen, then Charles Leclerc, Pierre Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Sergio Perez, Lando Norris, Lance Stroll, Yuki Tsunoda, and Sebastian Vettel completes the top 10. 11th is Sir Lewis Hamilton, Ocon 12th, Russell 13th, Schumacher 14th, Latifi 15th, Giovinazzi 16th, Kimi Raikkonen in 17th, Mazepin in 18th, Sainz in 19th, and Daniel Ricardo has dropped to the back of the grid with an engine penalty. It does look to me that they might have to do this in intermediate settings. I'm not sure. So, but either way, Valtteri Bottas about to step into his Mercedes. We need a good start from you, man. I can't be having this. You've got to start. You've got to start with a bang. You've got to go. You need to get to turn 1 first, right? I'm not having Max Verstappen come up the inside and take the lead. You've got to get there first, right? None of. Oh my god, are they adjusting the brakes? What are they doing now? They're doing something to the brakes. Doesn't seem to be a bother because, like, obviously, Bottas has got into his Mercedes, so it doesn't look like anything terminal. But they're working on something on the right hand, and on the left, the front brakes. They're working on something there. I do feel they'll get it done in time. They're just screwing it back on now, so it should be okay. Oh, that's the last thing we bloody need. That's the last thing we bloody need. Right. As long as Lewis, like, because I need him up front. I need him to win the Grand Prix. I need Bottas to win the Grand Prix to stop, like, getting Max Verstappen maximum points. Like, it's damage. This one's a damage limitation because obviously with Hamilton's penalty, it's damage limitation for Hamilton. It's get yourself up to second. Make sure you're second at least in case Verstappen is first. If Verstappen is first, you need to make sure you are second and have got the fastest lap. That's the minimum you can do. That's the max you can do to minimize the damage. So, and that will leave him. If he did that, he would gain not 18, 19 points. So that would be 6 points difference. That would be 4 points behind Verstappen in the championship. So it is swinging left, right, and centre. So this is why it's going down to the wire. because like it's 1 minute it's great, like 1 minute it's Verstappen, 1 minute it's Hamilton, but what I do like the fact is that we've got a twisty track here as well as a long straight, and the Mercedes have been stronger throughout the weekend. They have been the stronger. So if that says to me that they've got a strong car for the rest of the season. So they're still in this fight big time. They're in this fight big time. There's so little difference, it's unreal. So, but yeah, let me get your thoughts. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Who do you think is going to win this Grand Prix as well? Plus, also, if you want to be doing a fan cam, because I want to try and do fan cams for the F1 as well, not just the football. So, if you want to be on a fan cam, let us know. DM me, and I'll send you a link, and you can have your say after about the Grand Prix. What did you make of it? So, yeah, let us know right in the chat if you want to be part of a fan cam. Right. So Lando Norris, just obviously they're wiping their feet to keep themselves dry so they don't slip on the pedal. It does. I'd love to see what they're going to start on, but it does look like to me they might start on all intermediate tires. I think it's a little bit too damp for slicks. From what I'm seeing from the track. Lewis Hamilton now like fully in his seat, ready to go. Go on, Lewis. Right. Do you know what? I've put him on an outside bet still to win this race. If he gets through the traffic quickly and gets himself up to second very quickly, he could still be in a shout to win this Grand Prix. So I wouldn't rule him out just yet. Good morning, as the policeman in LA used to say. Good morning. Big up. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe. Right. Max Verstappen, obviously very chilled out in his car right now. Right. Bottas, I know you're leaving. Do us all a favour and get in front. If you want to win a Grand Prix before you move to Alfa Romeo, get the hell in front, right? Because then you can do whatever and make sure Max Verstappen doesn't get first, right? And then also, if then Hamilton jumps Verstappen, right, then I'm sorry, you're going to have to concede the place, right? Because it is for the championship. Simple as that. You're going to have to give it up. I know people will go on, like, I know people then will go on Twitter. I know what happened is, I know people will then go on Twitter, right, afterwards and say, oh, he gave the place up to Hamilton. It's all biased to Hamilton. Yeah. Well, he's going to have to give if it comes to a situation at the end of the Grand Prix, Bottas is first and Hamilton is second, he is going to have to give the place up because I'm sorry, Hamilton's going for the championship. He needs every single point he can get. So if he can gain another 7 on Max Verstappen, then right, he's got to give it up. Simple as that. Right? You can't argue with that. You can't argue with that. You like because it's exactly what Perez will do for Max Verstappen. Exactly what they'll do. Right? Don't forget they pitted during the British Grand Prix. They pitted Perez just to make sure Hamilton didn't get an extra point. Don't forget, like 2006. 2006, like Hamilton turned up at Turkey and produced. He was in F2 at the time, and he produced some of the best, one of the ultimate drives in F2 that sort of sun his seat. And then obviously last season, getting the trophy, that winning the Grand Prix that won him the title in the end. Right. there you go. Like Turkey, happy memories for Lewis Hamilton at Turkey and pretty much any other circuit he's been to be honest. Like any other circuit he's been to, he's pretty much won. Nürburgring, even Mugello. Like we only went there for one race. We won that one. Like there's so many like circuits that he's gone to and won. I think the only thing he didn't do is the Sakir outer circuit because he had COVID. And that was it. So, but big up Retro. How you doing, mate? I bet you're buzzing now, ain't you? You're buzzing now. You're buzzing. You're not gonna be depressed about Newcastle anymore, right? You've got like the finance of the like half the frigging world, mate. You've got half the world's frigging money like pumped into your club, right? I don't think it's fair how like you've got the top 10 teams, which is your top richest 10 teams in the world. Put them all together, and they still can't compete. They are still nowhere near the amount of money you've got in your club. Not 320 billion. It can also add up to 700 billion pound. Jokes. There you go. Turkey. Here we go. Istanbul. Look at the circuit. I'm going to give you a circuit map right now. The circuit map, I'm giving it to you right now. Right now. Let's see what the circuit map looks like now. Circuit. I'm going to have to share it on this screen again. So yeah, look. So obviously the straight at the bottom, obviously with the checker flag, you can see is where the start finish straight is. Turn 1, there he's into turn 2. Then turns 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Good twisty section there. Then comes up to turn 7. Turn 8 used to be such a challenge to try and take that flat back in the day when we used to go every single like back in its first race in 2005. But now in these cars, it's easy flat. So easy flat down into 9 and 10. Right, which then leads to this lovely back straight. You get DRS just before the kink at turn 11, and you'll easily that'll be easy used for overtaking. So that's why Hamilton will probably get himself back up the field very quickly. So yeah, there we are. That's the circuit for you guys. So I'm gonna bring back up the timing screens and then go quickly again through the order before the race starts. Valtteri Bottas in first, Max Verstappen in second, Leclerc third, Gasly fourth, Alonso fifth, Perez sixth, Norris seventh, Stroll eighth, Tsunoda ninth, and Vettel 10th. Sir Lewis Hamilton in 11th, Esteban Ocon in 12th, George Russell in 13th, Mick Schumacher in 14th, Latifi in 15th, Giovinazzi 16th, Kimi Raikkonen in 17th, Mazepin 18th, Sainz 19th, and Daniel Ricciardo will head the back of the grid. Right. So, what is everyone starting on? Let's have a look. Are they going to start on the tyres are they going to be able to start on the dry tyres, the tyres they started with or are they all starting on intermediates? Because it looks very damp from what I'm looking at. Looking very, very damp. Right. Like, I don't mind the livery with Red Bull there, but like it's a bit odd. It's a bit odd. Like it's a bit odd, like having that livery because you're used to the blue, ain't you? Come on, Valtteri, man. Come on, Valtteri. You've got to win this. Yeah, looking at it's very dark clouds. Very, very dark clouds. They did say a 30% chance of rain. They are on the intermediate tyres. It is an intermediate start. So, Jesus Christ. I thought it was not supposed to rain. It's 30-40% chance, and there's a lot of wind. You can tell by the flags there. Oh God! How to make it more? At least they're not. It's not so much of a skating ring as it was last season. I showed you the comparison times in qualifying. 13 seconds difference last season between last season and this season. You don't gain all that in one season. So it's just like how like cold the tire temperatures were back there last season. Now in a more like hotter temperatures, so they can get more grip, and you can see quickly they can start off the line. So there we are. Formation lap. Here we go. Oh, Hamilton, just stay out of trouble. Do you know what? It's one of these times where I don't mind Hamilton if it meant he dropped to 13th and he stayed safe and no accidents. I'd take that, because it's like in these conditions, just get through the first few corners unscathed. That's what you want to do. Get through that unscathed. Don't make any pits. Don't break your front wing or cause any punctures that you need to go pit and ruin your tyre. Especially at this stage of the season, a retirement is the last thing you need, right? Or coming out with this race with not scoring any points or not getting into the top 10. So you want to try and like just make sure you get through these corners. So there goes Bottas. And just looking at that Red Bull behind him and thinking it's an Alfa Romeo because it's white. I'm just thinking it's an Alfa Romeo. Red Bull Racing at Hungary with a 1.88 fastest pit stop. Well, that's not going to change now because they've implied the nice stop timers. So it has to delay the pit stop a little bit to make it safe. So that's not going to change now. So, and I loved how Red Bull started moaning. It's like, oh, they're trying to stop us our competition. And I'm like, it's the same for everyone. What you want about? Like, anyone can do a 1.8 pit stop, but no, you think it's targeting? No, it's not. It's targeting everyone. Jesus. They're coming up to the start grid now. Coming up to the starting grid now. So they're coming up to line up on the grid now. So here we go. They're going to line up on the back of the grid now. Back of the grid now. Here we go. Here we go. Last two. Back of the grid now. Here comes the safety car. Green flag is being waved. 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's lights out. And away we go.
And it's away we go. And Bottas gets a good start. But what's he's going to cover off Max Verstappen there. Gets a good start. A very good start. And there's a spin. It's a spin. I think it's Alonso has spun. Alonso has spun. I believe it's Alonso. But everyone else gets through cleanly. Hamilton trying to go around the outside of Vettel into turn 3 and 4. Don't make any contact, Hamilton. Oh, just get through the corners. Just get through the corners. Right, Hamilton in a very racing mood. Oh, Jesus, he nearly caught the front. Nearly caught the front tyre of a Ocon. But he gets away with it. He gets away with it. I think it was Alonso who spun in the end. It looks like it because I can tell by the helmet, but it's very difficult to see in the conditions. About to be Bottas leads. Max Verstappen in second. Charles Leclerc in third. Then you've got Perez. Then you've got Gasly, Norris, Stroll, Tsunoda, Vettel, then Hamilton. Hamilton stays in his position of 10th. Well, he's up a place in 10th. And now he's chasing down Vettel for 9th. Go on, Hamilton. Go on. Go on. Go on. Get him down that back straight. Go on. Coming out of the plume of smoke. You can see what the spray, sorry. And Hamilton trying to go around the outside of Vettel and takes 9th place. That's what I'm talking about. Right? That's what I'm talking about. Now go after him again and go for 8th, right? You bust it in the rain here last season. You're going to do it again this season, right? Now we're up to Tsunoda for 8th, right? Man on a mission here. Man on a mission. Here we go. Right, and good. Bottas is ahead. Good. Perez has gained 2 places. Yeah, Alonso is the one who spun. He's lost 11 places. Latifi's dropped to dead last, losing so many places. Challenging Tsunoda, trying to go around the inside of him, but now going around the outside of turn 5. He's not going to make it there, but he's going to hold off, and he's coming up to turn 7 now. But Hamilton looking very racy in these conditions right now. Very racy. Right, coming up to turn 8. The flat, it's not going to be flat through there at a minute, but we'll wait and see if the track dries out. But Tsunoda, I think, had a little mistake there, lifted a little bit more off than Hamilton, but not enough to Hamilton to get alongside him into turn 9 and 10. But Hamilton on a charge, and he's going to try and chase him down for turn 11, but I don't think he's going to quite, well, 12 and 12, sorry, but I don't think he's going to quite have the speed to do so. No. So, no, but he does close up a hell of a lot on braking. He's got so much more confidence on the brakes. So much more confidence on the brakes. But there you go. Valtteri Bottas leads by Max Verstappen by 1.5 seconds. 3 seconds behind him is Leclerc. Then Perez, 4 seconds. Oh, no, it's 4 seconds to the leader. Gasly, 5 seconds to the leader. Norris is 8. Stroll is 9 seconds. Hamilton already 10 seconds down to the leaders. So he's got to get a move on. Make sure to smash that like and the subscribe button, please. Make sure to hit the share button as well. I'm going to put that back to like the description of supporting the charity down there, because that's obviously not the starting grid now. So Hamilton, so Bottas got a good start. Alonso comes around the outside of Gasly, and Gasly just understeers into him. Trying to fight off Perez on the inside. So that's what caused it. I don't think that's going to be given as an accident, as a penalty. That's just a racing incident, in my opinion. And they make extra allowances for turn 1 because obviously all these cars in one area, there's going to be an accident. So yeah, he's just understeered into him. I don't think that's going to be a penalty. But we'll try and hear for let's see the commentary so far off. See if I can get Alonso's team radio.
Seems like the weather will be like this for quite a while.
Oh, so that wasn't his audio on there then. Okay. That helps. So Lewis Hamilton, let's have a look at Lewis.
We're gonna have to get music in this car. I can't listen to that terrible beat every single race.
I could sing to you if you want, but I think that'd be appreciated.
Anything would be better than this.
You haven't heard me sing.
Do the job today, you have to sing for us after.
Mate, Lewis, you should sing mate. You should sing yourself, mate. Like, I've heard you on that song with Cristiano Aguilera, mate. You actually don't sound too bad. Like, he actually is a good singer, Lewis Hamilton. I actually got to admit, he's actually quite a good singer. I love that. Like, I love that. You see that? Like, that's the relationship a driver has with his mechanic, with his engineer. Right. Big up, Static. I hope you're well, man. Smash that like button for me, please. Hamilton chasing down Tsunoda now. He's coming up to turn 9 and 10. You should get him down the next straight if he gets a good exit. No! Didn't get a good exit. But he could get the slipstream. Still could get the slipstream. Go. Oh, he's coming around the outside of him. He loves the outside of that turn. But no, he's not. He's nowhere near him. So he had a little correction. If he didn't have that correction, he would have got a slipstream on him and done him. But the Gasly and Alonso incident is actually being investigated. Oh, come on, man. It's turn 1. If we can't have a go at each other at turn 1 because we're understeering because it's wet, right, then we might as well pack up and go home. You know what I mean? Honestly, give it a break. It's wet. It's horrible. It's miserable. It's slippery. Of course, the car's going to understeer into turn one, but he's never experienced going at that pace in the weather, in that rain. Otherwise, do you know what, Michael Massey? You jump in an F1 car and drive it and see if you can't understeer into it. You know what I mean? Honestly, give it a break. George Russell being hounded by Carlos Sainz. George Russell down in 14th. He's lost a few places as well. So not a good start for George. Part of me thinks he should just let Sainz go because he's not the faster driver. Let me know what you think. But Bottas still leads by 1.4 seconds. Leclerc, 3 seconds to the leader. Perez is 5 seconds to the leader. Gasly in 8.4. Hamilton now 15 seconds away from Bottas. So he's 13.5 seconds away from Verstappen at the minute, the gap is. So he's losing a lot of time stuck behind Tsunoda. He's got to get somewhere past him. He will get past him at some point. The guy will make a mistake somehow. We don't call him Spinoda for nothing. So he'll probably have a spin at turn 9, you know what I mean? So as long as, but Hamilton already hounding him into turn 1. He's all over the back of him here. He's trying and force him into a mistake, but Tsunoda stays resolute. Stays resolute, but it's always difficult when you're trying to keep a 7-time world champion behind you and he's on a charge. Look, he's all over the back of him right now. The gap to Verstappen is 14.2 seconds right now, and they've only just had 6 laps of this Grand Prix. So he's got a real good exit there. He won't go down the inside there. He's gonna really. No, he hasn't. There's also a further investigation with Alonso and Schumacher. So I want to see what that's about. But Hamilton hounding him around turn 8. He's got so much more grip than the AlphaTauri. So much more. He's just so much more quicker. Right. Part of me actually thinks, does Tsunoda really need to be fighting Lewis, knowing that he's got a faster car? Because you could actually lose more time trying to keep a driver who's already going to be quicker, and no matter what you're going to do, he's going to end up getting past you at some point. You lose more time trying to keep him behind than actually just letting him go and run your race. So does he need to just let him through? So for me, yes. Let him through. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't care about your race. I want Lewis Hamilton through to 8th, then to 7th, then to 6th, then to 5th, then to 4th. Go on, Lewis. He's hesitant. Hesitant. He's got to be so careful, you see. He can't just keep diving down. You can't. See, Max Verstappen, I know in that moment, would have just dived down the inside and took the risk. Hamilton is he's not doing that. He's not doing that. Not because he's not a good driver. He could do that if he wanted to. But he knows there's a championship on the line. So he's got to pick his moments. He can't just go barreling down the inside of people, right, and expect them to budge. So, and plus, with Spinoda, he'll probably never bloody see him. So he's got to be careful and pick the right moment. Verstappen, I don't feel will do that if he was in this situation. Like, I mean, last season in Turkey, we saw the same thing. In fact, Hamilton got past Perez down into the last corner, where Verstappen tried to get past Perez at turn 11 and end up spinning the car. So that's the difference, and that's the difference between experience and youth. Go on, Lewis. Go. It's got a good straight line speed. That AlphaTauri's got a good straight line speed. I've got to admit. But he, in the corners, is getting absolutely terrorized. He is getting terrorized by Lewis Hamilton. It's just filled with a black livery Mercedes with a turquoise rear wing. All we need now is like a horn. Beep, beep, let me through. Let me through. Right. Lewis now trying to go around the outside into turn 3. Round the outside. What a move! What a move! Into turn 3 and turn 4. Get in there, Lewis. Get in there. Up to 8th place. What a move. That is why he is a 7-time world champion. Right? What a move. Absolute piece of brilliance by Lewis Hamilton. Right? Gets sort of a slipstream, gets around the outside, braves it around the outside, right? That was one beautifully executed move, right? And people saying he can't race, get out of here, right? Get out of here, right? That's how it's done, people, right? Let me have a look at some team radio. Let's have in the Lance Stroll, what he's been saying.
Tires are overheating a lot.
Rears are hot. Manage the exit of 5 and 7. Prioritise exit 5 and 7.
In saying that, Stroll's now all got Hamilton all over the back of him already. That means if the tyres are hot, that means that the track is drying out very quickly. You see some drivers they're moving offline to get spray, to get more water into the tyres to cool them down. But it doesn't seem to be bother Hamilton, who's already over the back of Stroll. And there is a penalty for Gasly. Gasly has a 5-second penalty, I believe. I believe it was. Yeah, 5-second penalty for causing a collision. Come on, man. He's done on the outside of turn 3 again. Get in. It's up to 7th. Straight around the outside of him and get into turn 3 to turn 4. Hamilton's now up to 7th. Right. Come on. Let's go. Now Norris. Oh, God. Not Norris again. Not Norris again. Norris. Why is Norris always in front of Hamilton? Get out of my way, man. Okay. I'm hoping this is going to be easier this time. Jeez, honestly. Honestly, right? Time penalty for Alonso. Causing a collision. So, like, Gasly gets a penalty for hitting Alonso, and now Alonso gets a penalty for hitting Schumacher. I love that. Sergio Perez started to see if he's now 4th, so he's done well there. So, but the back gap between Verstappen and Bottas is 2.4 seconds. Right? The gap between Hamilton and Verstappen is 17 seconds. Right? But Norris should be like having Hamilton all over the rear in a minute. There's no dry patches or lines yet. So there you go. So if there's no dry patches or lines yet, then it obviously means they are not ready to go to slicks. Right? Unlike groove tires, so, like, here's the thing. We used to have groove tires in F1 before 2009 to slow the cars down. It was really because if you cut grooves in the tires, it slows the tires down. Because you want as much service patch as possible to get ultimate traction. And that's what slicks does. But like with the groove tires, because they have little cuts in, they could take a certain amount of water. Not much, but a little bit. Slicks, you can't do it at all. That's why on a road car, if you have a slick ball tire, you would end up spinning your car on water because it will just skate straight down the road. It wouldn't have no control. You'd have no control, and that's what it's called, aquaplaning. Aquaplaning, right? So there you go. So right, I'm just gonna go and bring that out. So there we are. But Hamilton all over the back of Norris now. He's coming down to the last corner. He's coming down the inside, and he gets past Norris. It's 6th. Yes. Yes. Come on. That was a lot easier this time. That was a lot easier this time. Hamilton is on a mission. He is on a mission, and he has quickly moved over to the left-hand side to get more water to cool the tyres down. So they are really struggling to keep the tyres. But then again, Hamilton he's overtaken Norris, and at the same lap he's doing that, he has got fastest lap. Hamilton is on fire right now. Give him wet conditions, this guy will just take off. I'm telling you, right? And people want to moan that he's not good enough. It's the car. Get out of it. Come on. This is where car goes out the window. Having a good car is great, but like in the wet, it's a leveler. It's a leveler. So that's probably why Verstappen ain't hounding freaking Bottas yet, right? And then again, if everyone keeps saying how great Verstappen is, why ain't he hounding Bottas yet? Just out of curiosity. Someone tell me, please. I'd love to know. Right? Unlike some, like, these mugs on, like, I've seen one idiot on TikTok. Like, honestly, having a go at Hamilton because he's just got a personal agenda. Love him to actually come on here and actually explain why he's got one. But here we go. Bottas down the outside. So Hamilton, 18.4 seconds off the leader right now. I'm surprised they're not doing intervals. But again, another fastest lap by Lewis Hamilton, a 1:33.4. Hamilton is the one lighting up the timing screens right now. Right? He is lighting up those timing screens right now. I want to see what he's actually gaining. What's he actually gaining in it? So you can see where the sectors he's gaining from. So I just want to have a look. So I want to have a look at Bottas, who's doing 34.5s. So he's gaining a 10th in sector 1. Just going to come down and see what sector 2 is. Sector 2 is, come on, show me the times. 34, 34, 32.9. Look. He is gaining a 10th here. He's gained another 3/10 there. Hamilton is a second a lap quicker than Verstappen right now. He is a second a lap quicker than Verstappen right now. He is going to close down on Gasly like a freaking extra-set missile, right? And he's going to just pass him like there's no tomorrow. Then he's going to get on Perez, right? If it stays as it is, Bottas is the leader, I'm telling you now, Hamilton will get second the way he's going right now. And if he gets second, like, Bottas is going to have to move out the way. I don't care how people will go, how it's not fair, this, that, and the other. Well, I'm sorry, there's a championship on the line. Right? And I'm sorry, that's how it works. That's how it works in F1. There's a championship on the line. So, like, I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. If this is the pace of the Mercedes now, are you afraid, Red Bull? Are you afraid? Be very afraid. Be very afraid. Like, honestly, Hamilton is on a mission, and people want to say he's finished. So Gasly, obviously, he should have Hamilton coming up beside. Hamilton's not that far from him now. Obviously, there's a bit of a gap from where Norris was to Gasly, and that's surprising, actually. I thought Norris would be keeping up with him. I really thought that. There you go. Let me try and get into the chat and try and smash the likes. Big up, say, hope you're well, man. Hope the little world is well, mate. Trust me, right? You need to get an F1, man. This Grand Prix is epic, right? Hamilton's moving like as he always does, like an ecstasy. He's taking people apart. He's passing people like it's like an easy. Oh, I think that was Sainz. Sainz tried to get past Vettel and like tried to get on a power, and because he went on the power, the back end had stepped out and went into the front of Vettel's car. Doesn't seem to be any damage between the two cars. But anyway, Gasly is getting closed down by Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton now is, let me have a look at the gaps. 1.3 seconds faster, 1.8 seconds faster, 1.9. Hamilton is just gaining on everyone at the minute. Hamilton is just out there he's on his own pace. Everyone's doing certain pace. Hamilton's doing his own faster pace, mate. He is absolutely, man. He's doing it. King, sorry, everyone is fine. Where will I find no? I'm glad this, mate. Honestly, like, just watch this. Just watch the watch along. I'll tell you everything you need to know. But Hamilton's got past Gasly into that last 3 corners. He's now up to 5th place now. 5th place. Like, got the slipstream down turn 11 and turn 12. He is doing the same sort of thing. He is doing exactly like the same race he did last season in the wet. He is making it look so easy. Oh my god! Like, I just hope, I just want a little drizzle of rain just to keep it wet, because at the minute, Hamilton in these conditions is just, he's gonna get up to Perez, he's gonna pass him, he's gonna get up to Leclerc, he's gonna pass him, he's gonna get up to Verstappen. Verstappen's gonna be done because he's gaining a second a lap on Verstappen right now. So Verstappen's just gonna, like, he can do whatever he wants. He ain't gonna get past him. So there we are. Right. So there we are. Right. But I'd love to see what Verstappen does if he does try and make a move. Maybe try and take him out. I don't know. We'll wait and see. I'm gonna actually put a link. I'm actually gonna put this in the chat right now. Make sure you smash the likes and subscribe. With the pace that I'm seeing right now, I want to ask this right now: can Lewis Hamilton win this race? Yes. No. Right, given now everything right now, there you go. Sorry if the quality's not that great. Right, sometimes my internet moves like mad. Honestly, it does. But I'm trying to do my best. That might just be me, actually. Yeah, that's just my internet. Sorry about that. But there you go. Right, smash the likes though anyway. Right side getting a little bit bald on the inside. But then again, mate, like, I saw your tyres after the race last season, right? And don't forget, he pitted around about lap 20, I think, in that race. And he lasted 30 odd freaking laps on them tyres, right? Everyone had to pit for a second stop. He didn't pit for a second stop at all, and they were completely bald. They were completely bald, and he was still doing it. So, like, I'm not too worried just yet. There's a lot of damp patches still. This has just gone through turn 9 and it's severely wet there. If he tried to put slick tyres through that turn 9 and 10, he'd just skate off the road. He wouldn't have any grip whatsoever. So sometimes he might just have to pit and then pit again. So look at those tyres. Yeah, they are getting a bit bald on the inside. Yeah, they look a bit bald right now. I need to share that screen again, don't I? So, Perez, Carlos Sainz now coming up to Yuki Tsunoda right now. Looking like he get past him right now. Let's see. He can get a good exit. He gets a good exit. Right, he's going to get in the slipstream, surely. Is he going to get him down to turn 1? No, he buys his time. So let's have a look here. Let me try and Twitter. So Verstappen sets the new fastest second sector. But still, I want to see what Hamilton's doing though. Let's see what Hamilton's doing. 30p1. So okay, it's 4 tenths. But he gained a tenth in the first sector. So 3 tenths off this sector. So actually Verstappen has picked the pace up a little bit. We'll have to see what he finishes the lap on. He did set the new fastest lap, I believe. I think he's just set the new fastest lap. There we are. Let's have a look at the commentary. Let's have a look at some of the commentary. Let's hear that right now. Lance Stroll, what are we asking?
Yeah, it's getting a little bit drier, but very far from slick. There's no dry line. Super greasy.
Copy that, copy that.
Excellent work, Lewis.
Can't ask any more than that. Let's hear Sebastian Vettel's on this.
Okay, drive straight into me then.
Very simple, isn't it? Okay, that's very simple, that one, isn't it? There you go. But I'll bring that more updates to you as they come. So, as they come along. So, we could see a repeat here of Interslicks. Yeah, Interslicks of last year where, like, the slicks, the Inters got really bored, but it was still managing to keep the pace. And that's what we saw last season. So, yeah, at least Bottas is having a better time with it than he did last season. Like last season, he couldn't stop spinning. He couldn't actually stop spinning. And actually, Sergio Perez should just come on the radio now and see what he's saying.
Stay on with the management, lift and coast. We'll come back to us later. Save it now, come back to us later.
Oh, lift and coast. Sounds like then he's actually having to save fuel. Well, that's going to help Hamilton even more, isn't it? So fastest lap is Bottas with a 1:33.1. The times are coming down slowly, but it's just like as driver said, there's no similar dry line. And Hamilton now closing down on. He's now closing down on Sergio Perez now. He is now, what, 4.9 seconds. 4.9 seconds, I believe. Something like that. So, like, Hamilton's gradually getting there. He's gradually getting there, bit by bit. And to be honest, I actually think, like, you see the last laps, Verstappen's been marginally faster than Bottas. I think is also maybe a bit. I think Bottas might be told to keep this pace as well, because as long as he keeps his pace and keeps everyone the way they are right now, right? So Jesus Christ, he needs on it. But if he keeps the pace that he is right now, it gives Hamilton the chance to gain up on everyone, because Hamilton seems to be lighting up on his own pace. So you never know. It could be. You could be holding up everyone, but it doesn't look like it by the gaps. Verstappen was 4/10 faster in sector 1, so Verstappen trying to get on the move, but will he be able to get past him? I don't know. But I think that's probably because he made that small mistake, Bottas. Like, come on, Bottas, stay with him. Stay in front. Come on. You're doing a good job. Gap to Perez from Hamilton, 4.6, 4.5. Right, all closing down all the time. He is closing him down. Right, there was always going to be a period where he's going to have to spend time closing the gaps down because of the gaps that he's been generated over the first few laps. Big up everyone that is watching right now. Smash the like button. It's really important. You do smash the like and subscribe. Really, really important you do that. If you can watch it on YouTube, it'd be really, really helpful because we raise money for the charity via the YouTube monetization. So if you can do that, it'd be really, really appreciated. I would really appreciate it. Yeah, so do smash the like and subscribe. Right, Red Bull still trying to figure out probably a way of trying to get Verstappen past Bottas, but at the moment, there's nothing really they can do. At the minute, there's not a lot they can do at the minute. I think it'll just be like a one stop at the minute to another stop of Ince. Then see how the pace goes from there. But in a minute, like the bit is staying on these sets of slick Inters, even though they've got a ball patch now, seems to be the way to go. So there's not a lot they can do, is there? So you just have to sit there and watch. But the intervals, Hamilton's now only 4 seconds away. And now he's going back. He's just under now 4 seconds from Perez. just under 4 seconds, 3.8 now. So he is closing in on him at a rapid rate of knots. And I think as soon as he gets near him, he'll overtake him. And now Hamilton again, another fastest lap of 33.0. Right? And this is the thing. I think Bottas and Verstappen, right, especially Verstappen's been told he needs to pick up the pace because he's got Hamilton coming up behind him at a rapid rate of knots. So there we are. But then as soon as Hamilton passes Perez, he's got another 8 seconds to gain on to Leclerc. Leclerc is doing I want to mention Leclerc. Leclerc is doing a fantastic job right now. He is doing a fantastic job. Let's hear them. Max Verstappen's radio.
It's really good pace, Max. Actually, let's just hold that gap to Bottas there. Introduce a bit more at 3 and 8 again. It's good to know we've got the pace if we need it, and the tyres compared to him ahead.
Okay. This was the state. Look, see this picture here. This was the state of Hamilton's inters at the end of his race here last season. It looks like we'll be seeing a similar thing today. So look at the state, how you can barely see, look, the grooves that are usually there. You can't really see the grooves anymore. Like, you see the Ferrari's tyre there. You see the amount of grooves there are. Hamilton's there. You can barely see any grooves. And this is what we're seeing, but it's still managing to keep the pace. So there we are. Oh, God. But yeah, make sure to smash the like and subscribe. There we go. That's the end of him. They got Jason. Will Lewis win this? It's up for it, but hang on. Ricardo's coming into the pits. It must be for another set of inters. Yeah, he's going for another set of inters. So now he's the guinea pig. Let's see what he does on his new set of inters. Right, what can he do? Right, will he be able to go any faster? Right. So it'd be down to see what he can do. So there we are. So, right, Daniel Ricardo.
How much faster could you be on a new Inter, do you think?
Yep. Yeah, faster, quite a bit.
So he thinks he can go faster. So there we are. Oh, hang on. We've got a spinner. It's Tsunoda again. Tsunoda spun. No surprise. Right, Yuki Tsunoda, as usual. So, right, let's see what Ricardo does. Now, we need to keep an eye on what Ricardo's doing. Let's have a look at Ricardo's lap times. All right. Keep an eye on Daniel Ricardo here. It'll be interesting to see what he can do. Yuki Tsunoda down in 13th, spinning the car. So I wonder if he might take a risk. But again, how Perez set the fastest second set, though. He's trying to match Perez, Lewis Hamilton's times. So obviously Perez would be desperately trying to keep him behind because he's obviously trying to keep him behind for Verstappen's sake. Right. But Hamilton's really sort of matched him, really. Right. I think if Hamilton gets near him, he ain't going to overtake him. Simple as that. Simple as that. I don't think he will. Right. So, there we are. Right, tyre age, 22 laps for Hamilton, 20, Ricardo's only 1 lap tyre age. Let's see what Ricardo can do. This is what I want to see. Right, what's Ricardo's times? 34.9, a 33.0. Right, Hamilton's 34.6. He's not really going that much faster yet. It's not going that much faster yet. So there we are. We'll wait and see. I'll keep an eye on that and let you know how that's going. Let you know how that's going so far. The times ain't come down yet for Ricardo, so we'll have to wait and see. Bottas still he's coming up to the back markers, which are the two Haas drivers. So the Haas drivers are just nowhere near the pace at all. How they are so far off the pace. It's like having like the HRT and the Marussia cars and the Lotus cars of 2010 and 2012 that were about 6 seconds off the pace all the time, 4 seconds off the pace all the time. Like, honestly, that's how bad they are. Like, Bottas comes through and he's about to be waved on past. And he will get past the first Haas, which is Mick Schumacher. Right. Mick Schumacher is a lot more easy to get past as a back marker than Mazepin is, let's be honest. But yeah, smash the like button and subscribe. It's really important you do so. We have reached 1.1k now, so we're up to going to 1.2k. So let's do that now. Share the stream, share that channel. Make sure you get people to subscribe. This is for Children's Liver Disease Foundation, after all. It is for charity, right? Saving kids' lives. That's all it's about. And Bottas just gets past Mazepin. More rain in turn 9. Well, that will really, really help. Maybe Ricardo, maybe a little bit more. If there is a little bit more rain. So, because like you want to be on a fresh set of inters if it starts raining more. So that's what Gasly's reporting anyway. Let's see if he was reported that on here. Let's see if he has. Let's see if he has already. He hasn't. What's Esteban Ocon reported?
Who's behind? Because I'm blind. I can't see in the mirrors.
Right. There we are. So not much then. So there you go. Smash the like and subscribe. Blue flags away for Leclerc as well. There's Perez right in the background, as you can see. Leclerc's closing in on Verstappen, but I think that's just because of traffic. So Esteban Ocon, where is he? He is in 11th place, trying to chase down Sebastian Vettel. He was just in front of him. He'll try and get the slipstream. He's not going to go for a move. I think he's a bit far back. But it nearly lost it on the curb there. Last thing you do in a wet is go on the curb, man. That's the last thing you want to do. But he manages to get through and get back. He is closing him down. I think he will get past him very soon for 10th. And that's the final That's the final points paying position that they're fighting over. Very, 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 very still tricky at the minute. It's tricky to also predict what the conditions are doing. Very difficult to predict right now. Right. Carlos Sainz. Let's hear Carlos. Carlos Sainz. Let's have a look. What's he said on the radio?
The multi-B white.
Feels like it's starting to rain a bit.
Copy. Could also pit for inters, just to have a think.
Let's wait a bit.
Understood.
Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the leaderboard right now. 27 laps into the race. Valtteri Bottas leads by Max Verstappen by a gap of 2.6 seconds. Right. There you go. That's him done. Show us. I'm going to show you the actual live stream, mate. Come on. Can't show you that. But there you go. So top 10 as it stands, you can see there Verstappen and Leclerc and Perez and Hamilton and Gasly, Norris, Stroll, Sainz, and then Sebastian Vettel. So, like, here comes Hamilton. Right, no. He's still trying to close down Perez at the minute. The pace, the pace is sort of leveled out at the minute. I think everyone's been able to pick up the pace a little to match Hamilton, but he is still closing on him. He's still closing him down. He's still closing him down. He's still closing him down. Like lap 28 of 58. So around about 30 laps to go after this lap. He's closed also. Hamilton's also closed the gap down to Verstappen to 14 seconds. And he's now closing on Perez. Oh, no, that was the back marker of Haas. A back marker, so he's closing on. Right. And how about, like, Mazepin, get out the goddamn way. Get out of the way. What are you doing? Get out of the way. Do you know what a blue flag is? Honestly. God, Mazepin, just get out of the sport, man. Get out of the sport. You're useless. Right? You're nothing but trouble. Get out of the sport. Honestly. Absolute waste, man. What is that guy doing here? It's a blue flag. You get out the way. Jesus. Honestly. Already had instances in the weather where you've a championship has been taken up by a back marker. Schumacher, 98. Yeah, in Belgium. Not having the frigging Haas try and do the same thing because he can't see a blue flag. But there you go. Hamilton unrelenting still, chasing him down. Chills chasing Perez down. The gap is physically small. They're on the same straight now. Right. Perez needs to get on with it. He needs to get on with it. Right. Because the gap is coming down. Right. It's 2.2 seconds now. Right, let's just have a look at here. So look, like Mazepin looks like he's about to go through and let him through, and then just cut straight across him. Yeah, like, and Hamilton's like, what the hell are you doing? Jesus Christ, honestly. First lap 30 now, and Esteban Ocon's still trying to get on terms with Vettel at the minute. Right, stop behind him. What other battles are going on around about here? Let's have a look at the timing screens. We'll see what other battles are going on. Intervals. So you've got that. You got Sainz trying to get on top of Lance Stroll. Raikkonen trying to get past Tsunoda with Russell right behind him as well. So, and that's down in 13th position. So there's a couple of battles going on, but everyone's just sort of leveled out really because of the weather, and there's no dry lines or anything to really sort of put the dries on. This is the real weird thing, is that it's not dry enough to put wet, like it's not dry enough to put dries on, but then it's not wet enough to have new intermediates. Because look at Ricardo's pace; it's not much better. It's not much better at all. And it's exactly like last season. Last season, everyone thought we'd get another set of intermediates halfway through, and it actually made it worse. So for most people, like Lance Stroll, who was leading, pitted for a second set of ints, and he was happy leading the Grand Prix, and then there you go. Like, he couldn't even overtake. He couldn't even keep the tyres under control. So he fell right down the order. He couldn't do anything. So, and it was actually Perez still had much more pace than he did. And Hamilton, like, only pitted once, I think, in that whole race. And that's how he managed his, and staying on the same tyres that he is now, managing to get all the way. And here we are. We're now halfway through the race, over halfway through this race now. And yet none of the front runners have needed to pit whatsoever. I think they will need to pit at some point, but are they going to? And unless these tyres can actually do the end of the race, I don't think they will pit. Like, this is the weird thing. Can these tyres go to the end? So I think also Hamilton's just backed off a bit to manage the pace, but again, the pace, he's closed down a lot now on Perez. He needs to get past him. He needs to get past him now. Come on, Hamilton, now. You need to pick up this pace. Right. He is 8/10 faster in sector 2. He is now closing him down at a rapid rate of knots now. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this, Hamilton. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alonso in the pits. 5-second penalty. Change. And off he goes. That was a slow start because you take away the 5 seconds, it's 3.8, sorry. So that's a very slow stop. So he's got nothing to lose as well, so he might as well try it. But coming up, and Hamilton's now physically closer. He's so much closer, you can see it. Like, he is going to be on top of him by the end of the back straight, I'm telling you. And he's going to get a run on him. He's going to get a run on him. Like, Perez cannot keep him behind. Just subscribe to your channel. Big up yourself. Big up, mate. Thanks for watching. Cop edits in of you. What are you on about? Mate, do I look like I'm bothered? I'm not bothered. Raid, is it? Okay. Big up, everyone. Make sure you do smash the like and subscribe. All right. Like, let us know who you think is going to win this Grand Prix, by the way. Like, let us know who you think is going to win this Grand Prix. Will it be Hamilton? Why would I subscribe? Because it's for charity. It's to save kids' lives. Maybe. But I'm glad you think it's funny. You know? I'm glad you think saving kids' lives is funny. You know? But there you go. Hamilton, 2 seconds. It's taken another 2/10 out of him in the last lap. He is. It's raining more now, says Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz says it's raining even more now. Ha 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 ha. Oh, is it? Oh, is it? Oh, you still believe in this shit, do you? Okay, jog on. Right. Do you actually believe in their crap? Do you want to actually know the truth? Right. Or you actually want to be gullible? So, there you go. Here we go again. Here we go again. We got to believe what he says. Yeah. Maybe you should actually think. Right. And by the way, if you actually think that's true, go and find a clip of me saying anything like that. Go on. Yeah, you know the truth. Okay. Go and find the clip on my channel where I've been like that. Go on. Where I've actually said something like that. Dare. Try it. Why am I gullible? Because you believe everything they say, mate. Right? Maybe you should try watching someone that actually has got a real opinion, right? And doesn't make stupid accusations on no evidence. Because all he wants to do is gain subs. But there you go. Hamilton now physically so much closer now. Lap 34.58. Right. Daniel Ricardo now moves himself past Latifi into 16th. So maybe it's starting to work for Ricardo now. Maybe it is. But like anyway, if like thanks for watching and you help like boost the subs. You help boost the likes or dislikes. Go on, keep doing it, man. And by the way, as well, like you've also helped me raise a little bit more money for charity. So thanks, mate. Right, because it's for charity, you know. Right. So yeah, let's have a look at Ricardo. 33.8. He's picking up the pace a little bit, but there you go. Hamilton. Here we go. Right. Here we go. And he's past Perez. He's coming into the last corner now. He's going to go around the outside, surely. Surely. Around the outside. Oh, he sticks by him. Go on, Lewis. Go on, Lewis. It's a drag race. Come on. Yes! Oh, my God. It's so close. Ah. Did Lewis not get a good? He did. He did. He got an engine because he had to use a new engine, a new internal combustion engine, which gave him a 10-place penalty. But doesn't look like he has it because he's not stopped him. But Hamilton really trying to get past, and Perez a great defense, real hard racing. Right, Perez nearly ended up in the pit lane. Right. There you go. But Hamilton really trying to get past. Go on, Lewis. Go on. Right. Lewis. Come on, Lewis. Come on, Lewis. The GOAT of F1. Come on. You know you are. Right. Turn 9 and 10 now. Right. Let's try this again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Right. Is he? No, he's going to bide his time this time. Right. Into the last 3 corners. Ah. Oh, break and down into turn 1 again. Oh, Hamilton's gone wide again. Ah. Come on, Hamilton, man. Ah. Come on, man. You can do this. I thought he had it. I thought he had it. He got past him. There, look, he nearly just he pushed me off. To be honest, mate, you should have gave up the position. I think you should go up the position. He's gone across the pit lane to keep the position. Right, Hamilton was in front. Should have gave him the position. To be honest, if I really want to go down there, Verstappen is coming into the pits. So Verstappen's in the pits. That's interesting. See, now, will Mercedes do the same? Right, let's see what Verstappen in and out. It is a Verstappen in and out. It's a 2.1 stop. And he will get back out in front of Hamilton as well. So come on, Lewis. Come on. So Leclerc's going to respond as well. No, Science is coming in as well. So a lot of people now coming into the pits. As you can see, a lot of people coming into... Yeah, man. Yeah. It's all right, man. Them people are just believing in that shit. So go on. You believe in that channel's crap. So obviously that guy's still talking the same crap about this channel. Right, right. Oh, here we go. Look, Vettel's pitted for slicks. And Bottas is now coming for a set of ints. Oh, now let's see what Vettel does. Right, Bottas will get back out in front. There was a yellow flag. It's now a green flag. Perez has come in. So what is Hamilton going to do? What's going to happen now with Hamilton? Oh, no, Vettel's not really had a good response to that because he's struggling to keep it on the road. Yeah, he's struggling to keep it on the road at all. That was not a good move. Not a good move. Yeah, it's not a good move. Let's have a look at Max Verstappen.
Oh, I'm really struggling in the last sector.
Understood, Max.
There you go. It's just a replay of Vettel coming out and going into turn 3, and it just won't turn in. He can't turn it in, and he's struggling. Yeah, it's not a good idea at all. I don't know why he's I don't know why he's tried that. I don't know why he's done that. Don't know why. Oh, Leclerc went very, very, very deep. And actually, look, Vettel's come back in the pits for Inters. It's all gone wrong for Vettel. It's all gone wrong for him. Oh, no. What's Hamilton doing? Hamilton keeps going. Hamilton has kept going, though. Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? Surely he's got a pit. Right. He's sick. Let's have a look at Perez. He's got to pit. If he wants to get past Perez at some point in this race, he's got to pit. Oh, Vettel nearly lost it in the pit entry as well. Like, that was not a good idea, pitting for slicks. That was not a good idea. So yeah, I think he's just screwed his race up with that one. Oh well. Oh well. There we are. Lap 40 of 58. So, Gasly comes in for a new set of inters. And done. So, Hamilton still hasn't stopped. You've got 18 laps left. Surely you can't do the whole race on one set. Surely not. Just looking at the incident again. Just watch the incident again between Pierre Gasly and Alonso, and he's just understeered into him. There you go. Let's have a look. Does he really turn out the steering arm? No, he just understeers into him. So he does. It's not really anything he's done wrong there. Leclerc still leads. Bottas is clearly faster. Five, yeah, but the gap's coming down every time with Leclerc. I don't. But here comes Hamilton as well. What's Hamilton been able to do? Hamilton still keeps going. Let's have a look at the times, the timing screens. He's still keeping. He's about 5 tenths down in the first sector, though. No, it's not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work. What are they doing? Just pitting, man. They've missed the chance to pit him. They should have just pitted him. Oh, fuck's sake. They're trying something special and it's not gonna work. Surely they can't put this to the end. Surely not. Surely not. Surely not. It'll take a miracle. Oh, they are finally coming out with some. You're putting him 6 seconds back to Perez now. What was the point in that? Oh, you haven't. If you're going to do it now. If you're going to pit, there we go. Let's take ages pitting him now. Let's take absolutely ages. What is Hamilton doing? Don't tell me something doing some bright idea. Sebastian Vettel.
No, it's not working.
That was pretty obvious.
Can I stay with this set until the end of the race?
Yes, you can stay until the end with this set.
So Leclerc's going to the end on that set of tyres. Is Hamilton trying to do the same thing? Is he trying to do the same thing? So there you go. Yeah, please. The donation links down below. We've got the Just Giving page link down below. You can donate via there. You can donate via Super Chat. Just by watching, you help raising money as well. So yeah, it's really, really important you do that. It really does help. Arteta, nah, man. Arteta, no, this ain't the stream for it, but it's Arteta out all the way. Arteta out. But here comes Alon. Who's that? Must be Ocon. Sainz trying to still get past Ocon. So Hamilton and Leclerc are trying to go to the end, clearly. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think this is going to work. This ain't going to work. Yeah, you keep believing that, mate. Hi all. Big up, Rich Sports. Hope you're well, man. I don't think she's going to work. 15 laps to go. Oh, jeez. What is Hamilton doing? What is he doing? It is Lewis. They've got the here. Look, listen to this. It is Lewis.
Box.
Why?
New inset is the way to go.
I don't think it is, man.
Oh, it is Lewis. You can tell by the timing screens it is. You're slower. You're slower. But you have to stick with it now, man. Oh, Verstappen's having a problem with his steering arm. It's going more and more left. Is there a problem with Verstappen's car? Please be something mechanically wrong. Please. Please. Tell me it's going to be into a problem. Oh, Leclerc, don't need you making mistakes. Don't miss more time. Come on. Honestly, if there's a problem with his car, it's going to cause a mechanical failure. Right, and make him have to park up. I'm going to be so happy. But I'm just having a look at the intervals, and actually, is he closing up, or is Hamilton closing up to Verstappen, or is he pulling away? I'll have to keep an eye on it, but it looks like Hamilton's matching Verstappen in the sectors. Oh, there's something. I think there might be something really wrong with Verstappen's car. He was going faster, and now he's not. And look at the intervals, and it's hardly changing at all. I'm hardly changing at all. Oh, please. I need some luck. If that happens and it causes a failure, oh, it's going to blow it wide open. He is. Hamilton has just gone under 4 seconds now slower. 3.8. 3.7. Hamilton's now catching Verstappen. There's something wrong with Verstappen's car. I swear to God there is. I think there's some... Yeah, 3.3. 3.3. There's... Ooh. Is it too good to be true? Please. Please. Oh, it's gone up to 3.7 again. No, don't go back up. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, don't go back up again. Oh, come on. Bottas is going to get past Leclerc. All right. Oh, come on, tell me this. I swear there was something wrong with the car. It was the sector times were going down. The interval time was going down big time. Nah. Well, it's gone down a little bit again, but we'll have to wait and see. I want to see if I can get that audio up. Max Verstappen.
I don't know what's wrong with my steering wheel, but it's going more and more left and arm.
Oh, that's not good. Please, 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 please. And Bottas is going for the lead. He's getting squeezed to the inside. Leclerc, but he dives down the inside, takes the place, and takes back the lead of the Turkish Grand Prix. Come on, Leclerc. Stay second. Stay in second. Stay in second. Stay in second. Right. What's Hamilton saying? What's Hamilton saying? Obviously, I can't hear it yet, so I have to wait. But he's saying it's come on the radio about something. So I'll have to wait and see. But, like, Valtteri Bottas squeezed to the wall a little bit by Leclerc, not too much, but obviously Leclerc had to give away in the end because he's just got so much more grit, Bottas, and takes back the lead of the Turkish Grand Prix. So, we're looking at Max Verstappen's car. He's now closing in on Leclerc. I believe he's now 3.7 away. Oh, Leclerc's pitting now. Now Leclerc's pitting for Ince. Why is he now pitting? Why is he now pitting? What was the point in that? Oh, he was trying to go for a win, but obviously it's not worked, so now he's doing that. Well, it puts Hamilton up into the podium slots. It puts Hamilton into the podium slots. So that's all good. It's all good. I'll have that. But it brings up Leclerc ahead of Perez. So 10 laps to go. 10 laps to go. Looking good. It's looking good for Hamilton to get back on that podium and get third position, right? And only lose 3 points, which means he'd be minus 1 point in the championship. I'll take that. I'll take that all day long. So, yeah. Oh, that would be great. That would be great. And Sight sets a new fastest lap of a 1:32.5. But how quick is Leclerc going to be? That's the thing. There is a very dry line now. There is a bit of a dry line now. So, but it's not dry enough for slicks, as obviously Vettel tried to prove, as Vettel proved earlier. So, if there is something wrong with Verstappen's car, it's not that much because he has managed to pull another second out on Hamilton. So, it obviously ain't that bad. So, damn it. Damn it. Right. Unless it's seriously going to have a problem now, I don't think it will. That would be a rotten bit of luck for Verstappen, but a big bit of luck for Hamilton. Right, if it caused a problem now, a serious problem. So there you go. You hope it is, but there you go. But it doesn't look like it because the gap's still going up between Hamilton and Verstappen. So the race is settling down a little bit. Right, it'll be 9 laps to go after this. Another new fastest lap set by Carlos Sainz, another 1:32.4. Perez now stuck behind Leclerc. So Leclerc's done well there. So But I'm sure Leclerc will be trying to get another 3 points by getting himself on the podium. So there we are. I think, to be honest, in every eventuality, like, Hamilton was going to end up behind Verstappen. So at least, like, it's only 3 points he's losing. Go on, Lewis. Go on, Lewis. Keep the gap. Keep the gap as it is. Come on, come on, come on. You can do this. Right. So I think now Lewis Hamilton's the only man who hasn't made a pit stop. Hasn't made a pit stop. So, yeah, he's the... him and apart from Ocon as well. Ocon's the only other driver who's not made a pit stop. So, if they pit now, there'd be no point. He'd lose so many places. He'd drop himself behind Perez. There's no point. He's no point now. You might as well go to the end on it. Right. I just hope they can last and, like, they don't blow up or anything like that. So 131.9 for Sainz. So here we go. And we've got now 8 laps left of this Grand Prix. 8 laps left now. Coming up for lap 51. I think the main thing, Hamilton's in pit. Why is he pitting now? Why are you pitting him now? What's the point? You've just lost. What's the point? You're going to end up so far behind. What's the point? No, what are you doing? What the You're now so far behind them. What are you for real? What strategy is that? I don't believe that. Why have you done that for? You better make his car like a rocket ship. He better light up the timing screens, I swear to God. I don't get that. Why have they done that? Why have they not done... Why have they not done... Why have they done that? What? What? I don't get that. What strategy is that? Oh, come on, Leclerc. Hold him off. Hold him off. No, he can't. You can't hold him off. And that's Perez up to third. That's Perez up to third. Right, Hamilton better close on this lot. We've got Hamilton in the background. Hopefully he can close on this lot. But he's got 7 laps to do it with now. He's got 7 laps to do it with now. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let me have a look at the gaps now. Per interval. He's 1 point. Oh, he has light up the timing screens. Oh, he has done. Let's do it. Fine then. Get on the timing screens. Line it up. Light them up. Light it up. I think he's about to pass. He's also, by the look at the time screen, he's looking at he's about to pass Leclerc. Leclerc is struggling. Right, so now it's a That's a fight between Perez and Hamilton, I believe. Right. It's not looking good anyway, but he's only going to lose 3 points though. But he will get there. Right, 6/10. Come on, Lewis. Come on. Need to get past him now. Hang on. Come on. Last lap, 3.2 seconds far. He's going to get past him at some point. So much more quicker. Then he's got to get after Perez. Come on. Come on. Come on. Round turn 3, then turn 4. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be 2 seconds, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to make a very important call. But yeah, sorry about that. Hamilton still chasing down Leclerc, so he's still stuck in 5th place. So there you go. Thanks to everyone who has come in, disliked, liked, love it. You know what I mean? 7 people. I wonder where they came from. But there you go. Like, thanks for liking. Thanks for hitting the donate button, hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. Right? We love you guys. Even watching our stuff raises money for charity. Love you guys. Thank you. Right? Keep it up. You know? Right? Right? And you can tell him hi. Thanks for the raid. There you go. Like, Hamilton is not gonna get past. He's not there. I don't know why they've done that. It's now 3. That's another 3 points. So that's 7 points. He's now dropped to 7 points. He could have been 3rd, man. Come on, Lewis. Come on, Lewis. He's 1 second behind. Come on. Gotta get past him, Lewis. Oh, now Lewis can't get any grip. No. What's going on? He can't. Why is Lewis? What's going on now? No. No, 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 not lose more places. No, no! This is why you don't pay him so late! What have you done? He might as well stayed on the old. He might as well stayed on the old inters. What have you done? Mercedes, what have you done? Oh. Oh. You're making him win this championship the hard way. You're not helping him. You're really not. You're really not. Jesus. He's having to win this the hard way because of some of your decisions. Oh. So we're 2 laps to go. Right. Valtteri Bottas sits the new fastest lap. 2 laps to go now. Don't forget, I believe at 4 p.m. we'll be doing our review. Anyone who wants to jump on for a fan cam, they can do. Just DM me and we'll get you on a fan cam. Gotta plug this in. Fucking plug this in. As well. So, yeah, big up for everyone who is watching. Right, we love you all. You know. Let's have a look. So there we are. Gonna quickly just do something as well. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. It's really, really important you do that. Oh god, this lot are screwed. And Bottas comes through to win. He comes through to win the Turkish Grand Prix. Max Verstappen will take 2nd place, despite his troubles at the end. There we go. But anyway, he comes through as the winner. So yeah, but Verstappen comes second, Perez third, Leclerc fourth, Hamilton in fifth because of a stupid frigging pit strategy in the end. But there you go. Yeah, and there you go. Gasly in sixth, Norris seventh, Sainz eighth, Lance Stroll ninth, Ocon 10th, Giovinazzi 11th, Raikkonen 12th, Ricardo 13th, Tsunoda 14th, Alonso 5th, Russell 15th, 16th Alonso, 17th Latifi, Vettel after his calamity in the pit lane with his going to slicks down in 18th, and then the two Hasses 19th and 20th. Right. I don't know what happened with the strategy there. There you go. But there you go. Yeah. What can you do? There you go. He takes back the lead, Verstappen, of the championship by 7 points, something like that. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Unfortunately, it didn't work for Hamilton today. There you go. Right. But no doubt if he probably caught to Verstappen, he'd probably try to overtake him. Verstappen would try to take him out, and then, you never know, Hamilton would just probably get abused online about it. At least I'll call it out. But there you go. But at least Red Bull, at least Mercedes stopped Red Bull winning the Grand Prix in the end and stopped Verstappen winning it. So Bottas was good for something at least. There you go. We're gonna wrap it up there because I need to go speak to some people. But there you go. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Everyone that's tuned in, big up. If you hit the dislike button, thanks. Right, you've only boosted my channel. Right, just by watching us as well, even if you wanted to watch us or you trolled us, you've helped raise money for my charity. So big up. Thank you. Keep it up. But until then, everyone stay safe, stay well, and we will see you soon for the match, for the review, at 4 p.m. Until then, stay safe. Take care.